Sign the divorce papers, or I'll break your nose. The pen slammed against my chest before it hit the table. His hand lingered in the air, trembling from his own overconfidence. Behind him, my wife stood silently, her gaze fixed on the floor, as if she had already picked her side. Your children are mine, he spat. I exhaled, a sound that could almost be mistaken for laughter. Not joy, not amusement, just disbelief sharpened into something dangerous. Street fighting is messy, I murmured. 20 years in Black Ops had taught me how to make a man disappear without leaving a trace. The words hit home. His cockiness faltered. His hand twitched toward the gun at his waist. He thought brandishing it would command the room. But I had already claimed control the moment I stepped inside. I didn't need to glance at her to know she wouldn't speak. Silence was her weapon now. Silence, and the gangster she had chosen to lie beside. Cheating isn't loud. It doesn't kick down the door. It slips through the cracks, stains the sheets, and lingers in the pauses of her voice when she lies about her whereabouts. It's in the way she avoids your eyes while handing you your own coffee. I wanted to deny it. Pretend I hadn't read her messages. Pretend that unknown number calling late at night wasn't him. But denial is weakness, and weakness in my world is fatal. So I swallowed it. I watched. Her betrayal wasn't a fleeting affair. It was deliberate. She craved more than desire. She sought security from a man who could intimidate me. She forgot who I had been. She forgot what rigorous training does to the mind. I played the part of the oblivious husband, but inside I was analyzing everything. Phone records, hotel receipts, credit card charges that contradicted her stories. I followed him too, his routes, habits, the way he relied on fear rather than skill. A man built on violence but hollow in strategy. He thought intimidation would shield him. I gathered proof quietly. DNA from motel sheets, parking lot surveillance, every piece of betrayal cataloged. My silence wasn't surrender, it was preparation. And every night beside her, my chest burned with questions left unspoken. How long had she despised me? When had my devotion become her opportunity? She kissed me once in the kitchen while dinner simmered on the stove. Lips pressed to mine, eyes elsewhere. I let her think I was blind. In reality, I waited for the precise moment to open my eyes. The report arrived. Clean, exact, undeniable DNA. Surveillance stills, a ledger of her betrayal laid bare. That night, with the children asleep upstairs, I sat across from her and slid the folder across the table. No words. Her hands trembled as she flipped through the pages. Photos, hotel timestamps, his arm around her waist. Her lips parted, hunting for a lie strong enough to survive. None existed. Tears formed, but I felt nothing, no pity, no rage, just the cold confirmation of what I had already known. Why? I asked. She broke, stammering, sobbing, reaching across the table as if touch could erase the truth. I didn't move. My silence spoke louder than any scream. Next time he cornered me, gun heavy at his hip, I was ready. He thrust the papers at me, trying to look threatening. My wife hovered behind, wringing her hands. I placed the folder between us and calmly read aloud. His confusion morphed into panic. Every photo, every timestamp, his face, fingerprints, his mark across the life he thought he had stolen. I leaned back. You didn't just crawl into my bed, I said, cold. You walked into a federal crime, conspiracy, racketeering, and copies are already with people who don't forget. His face drained of color. My wife gasped, realizing too late the mistake of choosing the wrong enemy. I raised no voice. I touched no weapon. Silence crushed them both. I walked out, leaving him staring at evidence that would dismantle him, and her facing the man she thought could save her. The children were mine, not by law, but by truth. They would never know her version of love again. I left without a backward glance. People imagine betrayal burns like fire. It doesn't. It freezes you, numbs you, leaves you sharper than before. By the time the door closed, I felt lighter. Her tears, his threats, their collapse, none of it mattered. I wasn't her husband. I wasn't his victim. I was the man who saw everything, said nothing, and walked away with all that mattered. And I never looked back. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe to Cheating Stories Insight World for more gripping stories.